Hello, this is Rizzo to Bizzo. I just want to show you some of the bows that I made. I've only made 2 so far, but I wanted to give you a shout since you helped me with your comments after I sent you that message. Anyways, here's the first bow that I made. This one right here. Now, it was made out of 1-inch PVC pipe. I made it 4 feet tall, or 4 feet. But I was not prepared for how powerful it was going to be at 4 feet. I'm not exactly sure how strong it is. Now, I took a scale and placed it on the ground and then put a wooden 1x4 and put it all the way down and then pulled the string all the way until it was like max draw. And it said 75 pounds on the scale. I could have pulled it a little bit far, but I estimate it's at least at 50 pounds. Considering I can barely even draw the whole thing, and I'm not like a small guy. Let me see if I can set this up here, maybe. I think that'll work. Anyhow, this is the. See, this isn't bad. I'm not exactly sure on how to, like, if there's some kind of like some kind of special way to draw a bow and arrow, but if there is, and I'm just doing it totally wrong, then maybe that explains why I cannot really draw this bow. The only other thought is that it's just genuinely 70. It actually showed 78 pounds on the thing. So after I made that one, I kind of got discouraged, but then I decided that it'd be better to just make a new one. So here's the new one. It's made out of 3/4-inch PVC pipe. I put a small recurve on it. I had to hand do the recurves because when I tried using your pot method, I guess my pots are just a little bit smaller, and it made it so that the cord, see how the cord's kind of resting on there? I know that shouldn't happen, or maybe it doesn't matter, but it was resting on it very significantly. It actually, like, the string started right about there and went across instead of being way up here. And so it was not exactly the best. So I had to reform the tips, and then I cut little knocks out like similar to that. I figured that'd be a little bit better than how I did the knocks on the first bow, which was like that. You can tell there's a significant difference from bow 1 to bow 2. So I did the knocks a little, or I guess you'd call those knocks, a little bit different. The handle on this, I made it so that it's wider. Now I'm having a little problems with the handle because I want to hold it straight, considering how it was formed. I want to hold it straight like that, but I am destroying my forearm. Now, might not be like, maybe I'm just holding it wrong. I feel like I should be holding it like that. That way I don't hit my forearm. That could be completely incorrect. That'd be awesome if you could post a video on how to properly hold a bow and arrow. And if that's just too remedial, then then don't worry about it. But anyhow, so that's how this bow, the handle fits perfectly in my hand. I don't have really wide hands, but the first handle was too small. It did the job, and I kind of followed your little the video you posted on how to create the arrow rest. I used E-tape though, because I couldn't find any of that fake leather stuff. Anyhow, so then I followed it up by spray painting it, and the color on this is pretty neat. It's like a hammered metallic look. A lot of it's actually, I haven't done anything to it, so I have no idea why little pieces of it are chipped off. Could just be from the bow reflexing when I launch the arrows. But anyhow, I'm going to repaint this and then put a clear coat on it. I'm really looking forward to making some more bows. I like how you have your bows shaped, and on a lot of them, it's really neat. How you have, like, usually right about here, it kind of curves and then comes back. I don't know exactly, but it looks really neat, and I can't wait to start doing that. But so far, this is the baby I have. It shoots excellently too. Now, I had problems finding that polypropylene thread you were talking about. So, but what I did find was this. It's kind of thick, but the arrows knock on it perfectly fine. It's a little tight, but they knock on and launch off perfect. I had to twist it a lot more. As you can see here versus here, maybe it doesn't look that much different. But I twisted it significantly. And then I didn't have any beeswax like how you recommended in the video, in your string video. So instead I just used candle wax. Candle wax worked for a minute, but it's already starting to come off. I guess beeswax will stay on longer. Anyhow, what I'm using these bows for is a sport called HFS, like I sent you in that message, which is LARPing, of course. Here's one of the weapons. It's types of swords that we use. They're just like boffer weapons, but it's a really fun sport, and I'm just really eager to get into the archery aspect of it, because we have a whole barrage of archers and what have you. It's just they're kind of not in Dallas. That's where I'm located. So I'd like to kind of bring a little bit more archery into Dallas. I've also started working on a crossbow, which is kind of interesting. I wondered if you were ever going to be looking into that. I don't know the practicality of using this 1-inch pipe though, because it's so stiff when it's short. But this is like kind of like the basics of what I had. I just heated the tip up on this guy and held it against it and then put it under cold water. But if you use PVC glue, primer, and then wrapped it with like heavy cloth or leather or something, then it would hold it on nice. But I just don't know if that actually flex at all. So you can see I burnt it a little bit here. Look at the first bow I did. I got a little bored and I was watching TV. It so totally seared that. This bow was perfect though. No dark spots, no anything. So I'm assuming that my 3rd, 4th, 5th, so on bows are going to be even better and better. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you what I've been working on. Show you what I've done so far. I thought, oh yeah, that's right. I brought one of my buddies over and we made him a 3/4 bow. That's where the rest of that went. I still have some more 1-inch. This is about 5 feet. Let me know. Let me check actually really quick. Let me know what you think about what the poundage. Because I don't really want to make it if it's going to be too heavy. Let's see. And the verdict is, yeah, it's right up 5 feet. So this is a 5-foot piece that I can turn into a bow. Let's see. Its flex is not too bad. So I bet it could make a decent bow. It's heavy as all get out though. Just the PVC. It's amazing how the 3/4 inch PVC versus the 1-inch PVC is so significantly different when it comes into the weight. Anyhow, I want to thank you for your videos, and looking forward to your LARPing videos like you said in your video, if you in fact make that. But thanks again. Anyways, happy shooting.